All right. Welcome, guys, to Bottom of the Bill. Before we get started, we just want to talk about the documentary release coming out July 26th, live streaming right here on Bottom of the Bill. Make sure you guys tune in. It's on a Tuesday. We're going to have Aaron with us and Sean with us.
It's going to be live?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Doing the live stream, bro.
Finally going back to doing it live.
Just still on the one episode, though. And we're going to do giveaways from some awesome sponsors, and we're going to be doing Q&A stuff for the show. So tune in right here. I don't know the exact time just yet, but it will be on July 26th. So look out for that. This week on the show, we have the rising star of Jacksonville, Madison Grace.
Madison Grace, what a sweet lady.
She's awesome. She's got some music coming out soon.
Music videos coming out soon, I believe.
Yeah, she's working with Endangered Wise Men Studio right here in Riverside, actually. Yeah. And we talk about a lot of great stuff in this episode. For sure, not least of which is the amazing Southern accent.
Southern accents. We started drawing.
Drawing.
Yeah.
So whatever they do, their weird thing.
Yeah.
And talk about the current state of country music and the work that she's doing with EWM right now. And it was an overall great episode. A lot of social media stuff and how she's approaching the whole thing. So I thought it was really interesting. It was a great conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. What was your favorite part?
I always like the business stuff. So the work she's doing with Endangered Wise Men. He's a business guy. And obviously the social media stuff I found pretty interesting too.
He's a social media guru as well.
Yeah, we're musicians.
Hire him for your next event.
We know how the sausage gets made. So obviously like the creative stuff to me is always the least interesting stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
But anyways, but we talk about it all. So enjoy the episode, and thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, new episode coming out now.
This is Bottom of the Bill, where we talk about the modern grind of a musician.
Album cycle.
Hold on, Bill, give me a second, man. Because we don't know what we're talking about.
Spotify playlist.
You keep interrupting me. That's not how we discussed it. Just give me a second, man. We invite established artists
Festival lineups.
Can I just get my stuff out real quick? We invite established artists on to share their strategy to success.
Marketing strategies.
The premier do-it-yourself podcast.
#DIY.
Screw it. This is Bottom of the Bill. Is your guitar basic AF looking? Does no one even acknowledge that you play when walking by it hanging on your wall? If people won't shower you with attention, what's the point of even playing? A gratifying creative outlet? I'll grow up. So people can say, hey, you're a guitar player, and therefore superior to me in every way. And there's no better way to ensure that happens than with a custom pickguard or leather strap from Carmadon.com. Whether you're breathing life into an old guitar or starting a new custom build, Carmadon guitar products have a look that's unique to your particular vision. Go to Carmadon.com today to pick out a new look for your guitar. Carmadon.com. Never turn down. Use promo code BotB for 10% off your next purchase. That's promo code BOTB for 10% off your next purchase. All right.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, first I want to welcome Madison to the show. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Madison Grace. So you want to tell us a little bit about what you got going on, with music and all that good stuff?
Yeah, so I have 2 singles out right now that I just released with EWM. We're working on a 3rd single coming out June 10th, so be on the lookout for that.
Nice. What's it called?
Do you wanna?
Do you wanna? Oh, it's a good southern name.
It's definitely my most country song that I have on this album, at least. But yeah, it's very fun one.
You should follow it up with I ain't gonna.
Do you wanna? I ain't gonna.
And then you can just say the last song, I ain't got none.
I ain't got none. Yeah. Oh my God.
We had a whole long. We've been waiting for the cameras to get set up. We had a whole long conversation about the Southern accent, and then you're from Mississippi, and then Billy's obviously from Kentucky. So these guys just went in on their Southern shit, and I've just been sitting here with the Outcast.
Memo.
Yeah, Mama.
Mama.
Papa.
Mama.
It's Mama.
Shout out to Papa. Papa Red. If you're watching this, 96 years old.
Shout out to Yaya if you're watching this.
Shout out to Yaya.
Yaya, right?
Yaya.
Yaya.
Jaya.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yaya.
Papa.
Papaw.
Papaw. Paul.
You're getting close.
Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little draw.
Take your tongue and put it like at the back of your teeth. Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, there you go.
Paul. All right.
Yeah.
I can do the Southern thing.
Yeah, you fit right in.
Maybe I should adopt a Southern accent when other
I can
people are trying
teach
to
you.
lose them.
I actually said that I would love to be like a dialect coach for Southern actors because they don't know how to do it. Like some people can, but some people cannot do like a realistic Southern accent.
Do you know what the worst Southern accent was? Now that we're on the subject of Nicolas Cage, and Con Air was the worst Southern
That was
accent.
a bad one, yeah.
It's the worst, and everybody should watch Con Air again. And then
Good movie.
it's a great movie, but like when he starts talking, you just laugh the whole time.
Yeah.
He can't do a Southern accent.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know where he's from.
until I saw his most recent movie, I thought he was a terrible actor.
No, he's all right.
Well, I mean, he was playing himself. Like,
How hard is that?
Yeah. You got to watch the movie. You'll see what I'm talking about.
it might be hard to play yourself.
It's just,
I do it every night.
I do it every day. I'm doing it right now.
so I'm curious, in your bio, you said that you're like a country artist primarily, but do you consider yourself a country artist?
I mean, I actually just filmed a TikTok about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Missed that one.
Yeah, it was. I haven't posted it yet. It's just
okay.
a little meme. Because yeah, like the music I make is what you would consider, I guess, country. You know what I mean? Like it comes out. I don't intentionally do that. I mean, I write on acoustic guitar. I write on piano, and it still comes out pretty that typical country. But I mean, yeah. So I guess I consider myself a country artist. There's a lot of stigma that comes with that name, but loud and proud. So.
Yeah.
But I pull a lot of influences from rock, which I mean, country is rock and roll. You know what I mean? It definitely derives from it. I mean, we were talking about how bluegrass translates into like blues and rock, and then that translates into country. And that all hails from jazz, which all hails from. It started with orchestral music, and then it progressed into symphonies, and then it became the jazz
Big band
bands,
stuff and all that. Yeah.
And it all just started coming down and down and into what it is now.
Yeah, I can't stand it when people say like when you ask them what they listen to, say I like everything except for country. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, you don't like one country song?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess like they like everything, but what's typically known as country, like what's on the radio. But the thing is like country music used to not be that way. Like there's a joke in that 70s show that talks about when spoilers, if you haven't seen that 70s show, spoilers, when Eric and Donna break up, Eric just like turns on the car radio and a country music song plays, and he goes, "Oh, I finally understand country music." Like it used to be the music for those who have had hard lives and tough souls and tough skin and tough love and tough lives, like living the farm, quote unquote, typical Southern life is a hard life. You get up, you work, you sacrifice a lot of things. Like I know a lot of people in the South that like they drop out of school and just go to work, at 16 because they can, and the education system fails them. And it's music for those who are the brokenhearted,
Right.
Dolly Parton, Tom Petty's country as fuck, or country as heck. I don't know if this is
You can
YouTube.
cuss,
Sorry.
you can cuss, yeah.
It's super country, and there's a lot of rock and roll songs that have a lot of country feel to it, and it's sad that what's mainstream and what's popular is, typically what people don't like about country unless you are in that demographic.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's still a lot of like legit country artists today, like Sturgill Simpson,
100%, yeah.
Tyler Childers, people like that.
Yep.
And then
that are coming out. Yeah, Co Wetzel is definitely one of them too, where he definitely teeters on that mainstream, but he has a lot of like early listening to stuff is very nostalgic. Has a lot of early 2000s rock.
Yeah.
In it,
Yeah, for sure. Then there's the stuff that kind of gets the bad rap, which is, I mean, I kind of hate on it too, though, like the arena.
Oh yeah, I hate on it too.
Like Jason Aldean and Luke Bryan and that kind of stuff.
But I also, there was a point where like that stuff is really like it's almost like a guilty pleasure sometimes.
Yeah, it's catchy, it's well produced, and like it's doing its job.
Yeah.
But like if you listen to country music from the perspective of somebody that appreciates true country music, that might not be what's doing it for you.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, I love true country music, you know what I mean? But when She's Country comes on, you best believe she's, you know, I just immediately, you know, country girl, shake it, you know, whatever. Those like fun party songs, but I don't know, I think with every genre, there's those mainstream songs, you know, it's not just artists, but it's like the ones that like will always give it a bad rep.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? Every genre has that stereotypical sound that, you know, every pop song is 2.5 minutes and always is, you know, 145, you know, there's always that stereotypical, you know, pop songs are super easy and whatever. And usually metal songs are hardcore and really complex and people don't always get it.
Yeah, totally. I feel like, what's up?
Yeah, we gotta stop.
We gotta hold.
You're doing great.
Sorry, I'm talking a
No,
lot.
you're doing really, really well.
Oh, I love the Bowie candle.
Yeah. Praise be.
Brilliant. Praise be to Bowie.
I don't know if we're recording still or not, but I thought Bowie might be one of the greatest of all times because he's had like hits like for every decade.
Yeah, I probably.
And then I looked it up and I'm like, I can't think of one 90s hit that he has except for Dancing in the Streets, but he didn't write that song.
Oh man, yeah, but like it's, even though he didn't write it, he still performed it.
Yeah, with Mick or his lover.
They were lovers. They told the world that day that they were lovers.
Yeah, they were getting into it.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
I mean, like you kind of saw.
Family Guy
right,
said
you know?
it was the gayest music. Family Guy said that's not me, but it was the gayest music video of all time.
Oh yeah, it's awful. They didn't even dance in a street at any point either. That was very misleading.
I really thought they were gonna like hook up when they went into that hallway. Was it like a school that they went inside of?
It was like an
I don't
abandoned
remember.
warehouse.
Yeah, whatever room that they went inside of, I straight up, it was like a shot in the hallway where they like, went inside a room. Straight up thought they were gonna like start
Doing it.
Yeah.
Getting down, doing the
Getting
dirty.
down, doing the devil's tango.
Yeah, Devil's Tango. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, there's a YouTuber I like who uses that one.
Nice.
Yeah. The devil's tango.
We're back on. Yeah, that was gold. That conversation that you guys.
I mean, we didn't stop recording on,
you didn't?
on some of the formats, yeah.
We'll just put a funny graphic.
Do you know what?
up
You know
there.
what this reminds me of? That trip that we took to our tour to Asheville and back, where we thought we were like, oh well, the van broke down, and then we had to spend the night in nowhere, Georgia, and then we got up the next day, and it just broke down again.
Yeah, that was the
Not
worst.
even 30 minutes into driving after they replaced the alternator.
What was wrong with it?
Hell if we know.
We don't know what was wrong with it, but ultimately we had to leave the van on the side of the road in Georgia. I had to drive. We had all of our girlfriends come pick us up from the side of the road, and then I had to drive down. We drove back to Jacksonville, we were 2 hours away still.
That's not
packed
that
up my
bad.
packed up my shit, and had to drive to South Florida and catch a plane to Turkey at 6 a.m. the next morning.
Yeah.
And that was fucking insane.
Bitch, did you sleep on the plane?
I didn't sleep. I don't sleep on planes. Are you crazy? I'm the most like.
Get some hot chocolate. They'll give you if you ask for a blanket and pillow, they'll give you. one.
We got all. It was an international flight. We got all of it.
Oh, yeah.
It was, but like I was so like just I hate flying. So and also I was going to like.
Bitch, I thought you could tell your like doctor that I'm going on a flight and I'm scared, and they'll give you some Xanax.
Yeah, doctor. That's hilarious. I go to urgent care when I'm sick.
I'm sure you have a friend that has a prescription.
Yeah, I know some people.
You're
I know
an
Eddie.
adult. All adults have Ambien and Xanax, don't they?
Yeah, my girlfriend's mom has Ambien, so next time I'll hit her for that.
The sign of a true adult, they have an Ambien or Xanax prescription.
That's what I told someone recently. I was like, yeah, I'm not a child. I have a pill problem. Like, I'm just joking. I don't. It was trying to be funny.
These are jokes. These are jokes.
Don't do
God,
drugs,
I forgot.
guys.
I forgot we're recording. My manager's gonna kill me.
All right, so back to the music.
Yes.
The music
Now we're
podcast.
recording.
Now we're recording, right? So I am curious, do you have like any kind of cultural phenomena or stuff that's kind of in the ether that you like to write about?
I take a lot of influences, like I said earlier, from a lot of different places. I like to experience as much different types of music and art as I can. And yes, there is, but honestly, like I just rather that speak for itself through the music, you know? Like
Totally.
if you had some more specific questions I might answer, but that's such a big one. I don't know. It's very vague.
Well,
you could get in trouble with that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, obviously there's a lot of stuff happening politically, and there's a lot of stuff that's happening just, culturally.
Which, yes, like, I do have my own opinions about things that are going on, and like all I have to say about that is I just hope one day everybody can live everybody, and everybody has the right to choose. Everybody has the option to choose, and because I think that's what equality really is having the choice.
Sure.
And I think everybody, every human, every thing, living thing deserves, kindness.
Right.
And
but is your but like without even having like an opinion in one way or the other, like do you draw inspiration from those things? Or?
Especially 100%, especially now with the newer stuff that I'm writing.
Yeah.
I'm getting really ready to release this new album, but like I said, those are older songs now. I'm working on for the next one. So where I am as a writer now, based on for this last album, most definitely, I was telling you about that like Tool inspired song that I have, and like that one has been described as, yeah, can you just play that song where you're just like just hating on everything? And I'm just like, yeah, just because like I realized some things and I got really angry about it, and that was one that I had to like, I just like had verse after verse after verse after verse, and I just had to really deconstruct and turn it into a cohesive song, especially only being like 2 kind of 3 chords. So yeah.
So are you kind of like relying on a lot of like production stuff to kind of build that song into like what you imagine it to be?
So not so much. I guess I love to work with live musicians rather than like done online stuff, which I I have done some like beats and stuff for like rappers. Like I've done a couple hooks,
Nice.
But shout out to G Snap and shout out to Wonder Kid, and but for my own, at least what I'm writing right now, I really like that feel of a live band, especially at Endangered Wise Men's live room. It's got a beautiful like tapered ceiling, and it's huge, and it's concrete, and it's perfect. And I really hope to get a nice live recording of like a full band in that room, and like have everything mic'd and mixed and EQ'd, and get a really good room sound. Yeah. So
for sure. What are you doing with Endangered Wise Men?
So they recorded my this last album that's getting released right now, and I was working with Rick Rice. Shout out to Richard. And just he was cutting me a deal, and like for Black Friday, because I reached out to him around like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and he just continued letting me pay that because he knew I was driving down from Mississippi, and I don't have a lot of money, and so he worked with me when he could, and eventually he was just like, okay, yeah, like I am really invested in what we got going on. Like I really love this music. I love this record. He's like, I want to help finish this record. And so he did, and he put his own time and money into it, and found other musicians, and had them like put what they could on it. And like we really worked hard, and especially like during the pandemic, like we started in December of 2019. So right before the pandemic hit, I was in Florida right before the borders closed. So like the state border, so I had to go home. We were down for a few months, and then we had to get back up to it. But so now they've launched as a label, and I was the first one that they launched. But
nice, congratulations.
What's the name? Is the label the same name?
Yeah, EWM Music Group.
Yep.
So Endangered Wise Men Studios, but EWM Music Group. And there's a few other artists on the label. We have Cheso Love, shout out to Cheso, and Zadavia. Cheso is a rapper and very like Mac Miller vibe, and Zadavia is a pop singer. Just like, God, she's so good. Like, and she makes her own stuff, and like she's really awesome.
All Jacksonville based?
Yep.
Oh,
all of
awesome.
them Jacksonville. They all live in Riverside too.
Oh, nice.
And we're
Hell
all
yeah.
vegans.
Oh,
We're starting a
imagine
cult.
that.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I will say I went to that place, the Walrus place over
Yeah.
in Murray Hill.
Yeah, that place is awesome.
So
That
good.
was really good.
I
Yeah.
had some vegan food today. It was really good.
Oh, I didn't know it was a vegan place.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I
Yeah.
love that it's Beatles themed too.
Yeah, me too. That's my favorite band of all time.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, when I was going on a walk right around here, like I just went down Roselle and like back up and everything like that. I'm like, oh, there's a recording studio right here.
Yeah, that's.
I had
amazing.
no idea.
Yeah.
I feel bad that I have never.
That's
never
the thing.
Heard of
It's
them
such a
until then.
hidden gem, and
Yeah.
the thing is like that you would not believe the people that come in there. You would not believe. You know that song Tootsie Roll? That Tootsie Roll.
1994.
Yeah.
Let me see you Tootsie Roller.
Yeah, I know the song you're talking about though. Yeah.
Yeah. What's their name? The
Crisscross.
something like that. Yeah. But they were in there the other day cutting their new album.
What?
Really.
Yeah.
Are they from Jacksonville?
Yeah.
What? I never knew that.
Yeah.
Scene's blowing up.
Tootsie Roll.
The
6ix9ine
6ix9ine
boys.
boys.
Yeah. 6ix9ine boys. That's
And
right.
they're from Jacksonville?
Yep, they're from
How is
Jacksonville.
that not the fucking theme song every time we fucking get a touchdown
Right?
for the Jags?
But they were
Tootsie Roll.
there the other day. I don't know if I'm allowed to share this information, but it was really cool. They were there the other day. Like there's a lot of talent that comes through there, and like a lot of like traveling bands will come in and like use that for rehearsal space. But I have like my live videos that I shot there.
Yeah, they
and
look great, by the way.
They look great.
Yeah.
They were shot in that freaking live room, and it looks so huge, and
Yeah.
it looks so professional. It looks like a stage. Like it looks insane.
Yeah, I actually thought it was done at Archetype.
Nope, it is done. My music video was, but my live music videos. So like all my live stuff was all shot at EWM.
That's awesome.
It's yeah, like it looked so good. It sounded
That's
so
with
good.
the background in the back that's like lit up a little
Yeah,
bit?
yep.
Okay. Like purple and
Yeah, it looks like a
gold?
hive and stuff. Yeah.
All right.
Very cool.
Yeah, shout out to Moss Entertainment for doing all the light shows for those videos.
Yeah, I want to go check it out.
Yeah, they're
Really
awesome.
bad.
Madison Grace Music. We'll have a link in the description.
Link in description is gonna be there for
Great
sure.
initials though. MGM. That's good.
Thank you. Yeah, I copied.
Sounds really familiar. Is that
Yeah,
good?
it's the studio MGM.
Like Universal.
They have a lion.
Yeah. Oh, LOL.
Yeah. LOL. So, is this the first time you've worked with a label in this capacity before?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
What does the label provide for you?
So, I mean, every artist has a different deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess it just depends on like every label has a different deal. I'm in a cool situation because like I'm kind of in like that Taylor Swift situation with Big Machine where it's like we're starting up, you know, but they have a building, like they had stuff going on before me. They just finally decided to launch, and so they launched with me, and right now like they help me out with housing, and they help me like a lot with like more of the industry stuff and just helping me navigate through the business. And I mean, they recorded my album. They honestly provide me with a lot of outlets for experiences. Like I said, like I've been on a couple rap songs, I've done some pop punk stuff with some people, and of course my own stuff. And yeah, they help me book shows, help me just really get my name out there. Right now we're trying to attack Jax, and then we'll start spreading out.
So they've been kind of taking on the representation capacity.
Oh
as
yeah,
well?
100%.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And Rick has gotten me, has really had my back there for, a lot. And I can't thank him enough. Like he's honestly like how a manager should be. You know what I mean? Like it's very much that mentor, mentee, manager, managee type relationship. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I trust him. Like these songs are like my children, and I trust him with those songs, and I trust him with my career, and he trusts me to, you know, represent and do the things I need to do
Awesome.
to, get where we need to be.
Keep pumping out bangers.
Yeah.
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 Now bangers. That's awesome. Well, I'm stoked. I'm stoked for you. And I'm stoked that
Thank
that's
you.
like happening here. And that's
Me too.
great.
Right down the street.
Yeah. I love Jacksonville so much.
Yeah.
I love Jax.
Really is a great scene, man. I mean,
I agree.
it's, people hate on Florida. There's a lot of good shit happening here.
Nobody ever talks shit about Florida. What are you talking
There's
about?
that show. What's that show?
Everybody's moving here.
The Good Place?
Literally
Yeah, The Good Place.
everyone.
No, The Good Place, that
Well,
show.
it was like 10 years ago that show was on.
No, it was like literally the last
Was it
season.
Big
came out.
Mouth made fun of Florida. Anything goes in Florida.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And then the one of the guys in The Good Place is like from Jacksonville. He's a DJ, and his biggest
yeah.
aspirations to be a DJ in Tallahassee. He's just the biggest idiot on the planet.
Why is that biggest city on the planet? That's where Creed's from. I know.
But
There's so many bad bands from Florida. It's ridiculous.
But there's a lot of good
a
bands
lot of
from
great
Florida.
bands.
A lot of
And
bad
Leonard
bands.
Skinner.
Skinner, yeah.
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit, Yellow Card.
Shine Down.
Shine down. Yeah, Shine Down.
Yeah. I mean, they are a solid band. You don't have to like the music, but they're a good band.
They're, what
I
the-
love their music.
Yeah,
their
there's
biggest
some
their
songs.
biggest song is Leonard Skinner, isn't it?
Shine Down's biggest song is
No, it's not.
It's Civil
Their
Man.
No, it's not. Their biggest song is the I just saw Haley's coming your way.
No, definitely Civil Man.
Billy's a big Shine Down guy, so he knows the answer to that question.
No. Okay, we'll go look on Spotify. We'll look on Spotify what their biggest song
They
is.
got you. It's
Oh.
second
We
chance.
got that's why we got the
We got
boys,
the boys in the back. They'll help you out
Yeah,
with that.
second chance.
It's second.
Second chance.
Told you.
Nah,
Nah.
nah.
I don't believe your
Fact
facts and
denier.
analyticals.
He is a fact denier.
and analytics.
Analytics.
Analyticals. Analytics.
Billy, is this going to be your unpopular opinion?
About what?
That Florida has bad
Rejecting
bands.
the fact that their most popular song is Second Chance.
Oh. Yeah, like the song that everybody really knows for sure is "It's Simple Man." But that's
Billy has a
Skinner.
habit of using the unpopular opinion segment to just deny facts
Yeah.
and calls them opinions. It's like
Yeah.
it's not an opinion.
I mean, yeah. That's a very like
I don't
Karen
know.
thing to do.
Yeah, it's a very cute.
You're a Darren.
a Darren. That's a good one.
I love my mom so much, but her name's Karen.
Oh no,
I know,
I'm
right?
sorry. I'm sorry,
And
Darren's
she's
mom.
a-
How do you Southern say it?
She's
Southern
a
say
saint.
it. Bless her soul.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart. Sorry, there you go. Sorry, guys.
Bless her soul.
I tried my best.
What planet?
I shot my shot.
What planet are you
Bless
from?
Bless his heart. Am I right?
Bless.
Bless his soul.
Bless his soul.
like a Catholic priest.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? All right. All right. So bottom of the billboard we should get to now.
Sure, yeah.
Let's fucking do it.
This week is my week
Yeah.
of picking a song.
Yeah. So what's your song?
And this week I picked somebody that's not going to be, what's the word? I'm not going to piss off their fans. Because every week that you pick a song, that's our biggest views is put Dave Matthews Band on and listen to that.
I love David Matthews Band.
David Matthews.
Or was I just conditioned to believe that?
Well, I think you were conditioned to say David Matthews.
Anyway,
Was I? Is it David Matthew?
It's Dave Matthews. Just,
Dave Matthews.
Just Dave Matthews.
Just
Dave
yeah.
Matthews.
Dave.
David Matthews.
But it's
Dave
fine.
Matthews,
I'll
sorry.
forgive you for that one. Billy doesn't like him
Yeah.
anyways, so.
no, he's the worst. But the whole point is that their fans are like the avid.
Die hard.
Yeah, if you mess with Dave, they will fight.
Don't come
you.
for Dave, man.
And they don't even have any like logic or reason behind it. They just make fun of the person like that. If you read the comments,
That's how trolls are,
they're
man.
just
That's
like
the internet.
that guy with the rainbow shirt on. His fucking rainbow shirt.
Billy's
Fuck
a little
that
sal-
rainbow
he's
shirt.
a
I
little
forget
salty.
that like y'all's generation didn't go through like.
Don't you dare
like,
say y'all's generation.
No, I'm super serious.
I want to hear this.
We Gen Z, we had to go through. So like everybody has bullying courses, right? But we had to go through like cyberbullying courses.
Fuck is
Bullying
bullying
courses.
courses? Yeah, nobody had.
No
that.
one had
Oh,
bullying
LOL.
courses. I went to public school in Broward
Yeah,
County.
I went to public school too, but we still had to take like we had like bullying seminars and like bullying classes
Yeah,
where
it's a Gen
That-
Z.
we would
that-
learn
that didn't
like what
exist.
bullying is and like not to do it. So like
That was
eventually
Michelle Obama.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we
I was
learned
out of
about
high
like
school, yeah.
cyberbullying too, and like that's just what people do on the internet. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know, it hurts, but sometimes I feel desensitized because it's like I don't know. I'll still comment, be like, "Thanks, bro," and I'll just
That's
get
what I
them
do,
mad,
too.
so they'll keep doing it because
Oh, I
it helps
love
my
it.
algorithm.
Somebody
I love it
Please
when they-
start a fight. I'll
So-
just keep.
Finish.
I'll just keep going, man.
So on our YouTube, somebody commented on one of our videos. It was not doing very well and just like made a snarky remark. And I just replied to them. I was like, "Thank you for commenting.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
No,
Kill 'em with
yeah.
kindness."
So you don't
that's
do
what I
that.
No, you do that.
No,
I-
that's what you do. You
Yeah.
kill them with kindness.
No.
Murder them with
Yeah.
kindness.
No, you just ignore them.
And
100%.
and I also want to do this a little bit of
feel that
pushback on this on the Gen Z versus millennial thing. We had cyberbullying. Like MySpace came out when I was like
We
But you didn't have
invented it,
classes on
motherfucker.
But you didn't
What's
have
up?
classes on it.
we didn't have classes on regular bullying either.
Exactly.
I will say.
Hell no.
But like cyberbullying was a thing. Was for sure a thing.
Yeah,
We had,
because y'all
AIM and
started
shit, too.
it, and
yeah,
then
we
like,
started it. Yeah.
and then my generation started just like,
you guys doubled down.
We'll fucking
Yeah.
finish it too.
Yeah.
What's up?
what's up?
Bill, you gotta just relinquish your
Catch
youth
me
to the next
outside.
generation. That's just what's happening in the
Whatever.
world right now.
You control the world. Whatever. I don't care. I don't. There's whatever.
But it's
all
okay.
right.
I don't understand like
don't-
even the younger kids in Gen Z. I'm just like I feel they feel totally different.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a different world, but
Yeah,
I mean,
don't understand them.
What's
I'm
the
into
next
it.
one gonna be called? Because you end it with Z.
Gen A.
Nah.
No, it'll probably
Gen
be
A.
like it'll probably be like Gen 1, Gen A1,
The top. The
Gen A,
Gen A.
Gen A, full circle, man.
Yeah, that's a good throwback right there.
I gave it the most beautiful name in the world.
Yeah, that's so funny.
But anyways, all right.
So your song, bro,
My
let's
song.
get to
So
it.
they won't piss off anybody. Anderson .Paak is blowing up like for fucking ever now, but like really is like super mainstream now with
It's Eminem's drummer, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. They're finally giving him a break.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like he wasn't like a household name until Bruno Mars, right? Come on, be real. I'm not trying to be a
probably
dick
put, that
about it.
probably put him on the mainstream.
No, 100%
level, yeah.
it did. And even if you go to his Spotify page, it's just everything with the Bruno
Silk
Mars,
Sonic, yeah.
which is good for him. And all those songs are great too. But my pick is "Am I Wrong?"
Am I wrong?
Yeah, I don't think that's how it goes.
Oh,
That is
the one?
that is isn't that a song?
Yeah.
No.
That's the song I'm thinking of. Then.
Wait, did I give you the wrong song?
Am I wrong to?
I mean, I listened to "Am I Wrong?" and that sounded correct to me. So,
Shit,
damn, what song do you mean to put, Bill?
this is
It's for you.
I can't.
Yeah, it's a dope fucking song, by the
yeah,
way.
yeah,
Oh, I wasn't gonna say that yet. This is your review first.
Yeah, I was. Am I Wrong? Featuring was it
Yeah.
Schoolboy?
Boy,
Yeah.
And it's like a
Four on the floor.
Four on the
type
floor?
thing. Funky ass bass line.
When does he sing that? Or what that you say? What were you saying?
The chorus.
Shit.
Yeah, you don't know this song, do you?
I don't know what I should do right now.
Review the song,
Yeah,
But
just
we're talking about two
blindly
songs
review.
now.
huh?
We're talking about two different songs. I
Well,
think I picked
okay,
the
so then
wrong
I'll
name.
start. "Am I Wrong" is a dope ass song. The bass line is funky as shit. It's like this four on the floor kind of kick drum thing, and then the bass line's a little syncopated, and it's just like a really nice kind of counter groove going on. And then the lyrics I thought were great.
Yeah.
Simple but like
Cool
very.
call and response kind of thing between like the melody and if it's the one I'm thinking of,
I think you're correct.
between
yeah.
like the melody and the harmony line.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whoever's saying the oh yeah oh, like their tone was just like so perfect for that part.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then whatever effect like whatever effect he's doing on his vocal for "Am I Wrong?" Like whatever he's doing right there.
Yeah,
is, like,
in the chorus
yeah,
part. Yeah.
I don't know if it's like if he's got like autotune or Melodyne or whatever on his vocals, and he's just kind of riffing a little bit, and it sounds like kind of. But I like that song.
Yeah, I thought the chorus is great.
It's been around for a while.
Yeah, it's in 2016.
2016.
Yeah,
Damn, yeah.
and it's a
Why can't I not the parts that I'm thinking about, like you all gravitated towards that. Maybe it's in that song and I just didn't hear it. I don't know what to say.
well.
Do you play the song?
We can't play it because
No.
there's licensing
Yeah.
stuff. But I mean, we can like listen to it on our own real quick and just make sure that we're talking about the same.
You can't play
song.
like 30 seconds of it for fair use.
Definitely can't play 30 seconds.
No.
15
Maybe,
for
like,
fair use.
Just play it, and I'll cut that section out.
Like 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I can't play because
You can play it on your end, can't you? We have sound coming from over there. No,
This.
Who's it by?
that's not Anderson .Paak.
It's off the album. Yeah, this song.
This isn't the song I was thinking of.
Oh,
then.
then I was way fucking off.
This is the song I'm thinking of.
No. No. Yeah,
okay.
no, it's a song that. Wait, what? You guys listened to the wrong song, so I was right.
No, I listened.
No,
I
this
listened
is
to
the song I thought it was.
I listened to the
This
first
is,
song that
this
was
is by
played.
Nico and Vince.
Yeah, what she just was playing was the song.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm the one who picked the song, dude.
This song right
Yeah.
here.
Am I wrong by Anderson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
No, I,
my
did,
bad.
I didn't listen to the song.
I thought you were saying
I don't know this song.
I got tricked.
Yeah.
Well,
So this is a song that you listen to
Yeah.
today
Okay,
too.
we're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Jesus.
I
So I
thought
was
then-
right.
you were right.
Then my opinion does not matter at all. Redact that because completely redacted because I did not listen to that song.
What song that was that Anderson Pog with another song called "Am I Wrong"?
No, this the other song is by Nico and Vinz.
Oh. I think I do know that song too, actually.
It's a super popular pop song.
Yeah.
Well, the Anderson .Paak one was great. And
Sounded funky as hell.
yeah, it was very funky.
I'll go and listen to it tonight.
Yeah.
My bad.
This-
My bad, guys. Unprepared.
You're good. You're good.
I ramble.
You're crushing it.
No,
doing a great
you're
job.
doing great.
Yeah.
It's just all the funny.
I'm embarrassed that I just like thought that you were singing the right song.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I
I
could've
love the
gone with it,
confidence that
too.
you had in me, though.
Yeah,
Nah.
well, you know, I'm trying to. You're a guest. Want to give you the benefit of
The
the doubt.
guest is always right.
The first rule of
totally.
show business is to fucking roll with it.
Yeah,
so
totally.
I fucked up and be like, yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So, anyways, you want to give your review on the song now? Then,
No, let's talk about anything else.
well, I just want to say that there's a couple things that I did want to talk about it, and I think that the like the
yeah, why would I? Okay, yeah.
so
Steamroll anything that I say.
I like the lyrics.
Tony.
Yeah. Hey, Tony.
Tony Steamroller, it's what they call me.
Yeah.
Tony Steamroller.
Yeah. We gotta do our segment, bro. We can't not do the segment.
Okay.
So, what do you like about the song? You picked it. We know that at least you and I are agreeing on the same song now, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna make a great YouTube clip.
No shit.
Let's
is
do
what I'm
it.
trying to
Let's
get
get into
at.
it.
All right. The song, I like it a lot. Mm-hmm. Fuck, man.
It's a cool song.
It's a great
I
song.
like it.
What's your favorite
and we
color,
all
Bill?
listen to it, and that's why it's
Clear.
so good.
Clear.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I like the song.
Dope. All right, cool. Did it have notes in it, or were they like?
Of course, there were
notes in it?
Of course,
Was it-
there were notes. There's a song.
Was there like a rhythm going on, or?
Yeah. So my favorite, I just like the, I can't remember what it's called when you take out a frequency and bass that goes along with the kick drum or sidechain. Thank you very much. And I should know that for electronic music, but the sidechain that they do is really cool. I just love that effect.
Yeah.
That's been going around for forever, but I do love it. And then my favorite part of the song is when it breaks down. And it's probably your favorite too, right? Is when it breaks down
Yep.
completely and then has the rap segment or whatever, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
But my favorite part is that drum fill going back into the main 4 on the floor thing. So
Yeah.
it's at halftime, and then it's just I've never heard a drum fill like that before. It sounds almost like you're winding a watch. I don't know how else to describe it. But everybody should listen to that. The album itself, Malibu of 2016,
That's a great record. Yeah.
front to back is perfect. Listened to it like 100 times in the past 3 weeks. So.
Yeah.
Gene, how many times did we listen to that driving back from Ohio?
It's so good.
I mean, top to bottom 3 times.
It's so fucking
One car
good.
ride.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know. We all know.
We all know. Hey, it
It
happened,
happened again.
again.
I told you it was gonna happen again.
It was
It's just
organically.
kismet.
We're on the vibe.
Yeah, we're feeling it. I don't know where Billy's at right now, but
Yeah.
Anyways, what did you think of the song that we all listened to?
this. Well, I will restate what I stated
Horrible
earlier.
guest.
No, you're doing great.
It's just funny. You're not bad. Sorry. I'm just messing around.
I like the lyrics a lot. I thought they're really simple, but they were effective in communicating.
I don't know. Listen to lyrics.
Yeah, I know. And I thought it almost got boring because it was very repetitive, and then the bridge came in, and then Schoolboy Q started rapping, and he did a good job. But I like the halftime kind of thing. It just changed progressions totally.
Yeah.
And then I mean, I thought it was a great song, man. I dug it.
Well, everybody should listen to it, and it makes the playlist.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
I don't
into
know
it.
which camera I got. I'll do this one.
Bill,
What?
killing me, bro.
Why?
Just being you.
What did I do?
You're just here.
At
At your house,
in
yeah.
my house?
Just fucking around.
I'm sorry about the way that I am in my house.
Yeah. All right, so I want to kind of move on to like some of the social media stuff because that's obviously a big thing in like being an artist today. So, what do you think the role the social media? What do you think that it is that the role of social media is playing in today's society as an artist?
I mean, the role of social media playing in society in general is a huge one. You see it everywhere. Everybody like just goes based on what they read online. What, you know, like my grandmother all the time is like, well, I saw this on Facebook. Did you see this? And I'm like, no, I don't get on Facebook, you know, and sometimes it's things that are just like so menial, but there's other things going on in the world that should have our attention. But it is, I think, a great tool to use. I mean, that's how I got here was y'all reached out to me on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I've gotten shows before. Shout out to the Willow Sisters for I've never met these girls in person. We just follow each other on social media, and they needed to fill in for a show, and they contacted me. Still haven't met them, but they contacted me to help fill in for a show, and I did. And you know, like there's several instances of that. I think it's a great opportunity to really get yourself out there and to really introduce yourself to a lot of people. But I don't think it's as good as just live and in person. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah. So I know that like Billy and I go back and forth on this a lot because we're always like, I'm always like talking about social media and he's always like, well, just build it and they will come kind of situation.
Yeah.
Do you think that most people are thinking about it in a more like they're finding their music of choice through social media these days versus just going to live shows, right?
Oh, 100%. But it's like, I don't know. I hope I can, because now online, everything, you can find it. But I hope one day to still be able to make, I just want to make the music that makes people want to come to my live shows, not just add my song just to their playlist, but like, man, like I, you know, feel something, connect to it, and they want to experience it live, you know. And even if that takes a while to build up, like my live shows are everything to me. Like I hope I spend the rest of my days playing live shows, you know. I don't want anything more or anything less. And I hope one day I, like how we were talking about Coldplay is like the best live shows ever. I hope one day I can say the same, that, you know, I want to create an environment where people can go and it doesn't matter what age, race, religion, orientation, nothing. Just come and enjoy music, man. We've all been hurt. Let's heal together, you know?
That is kind of one of the like the great unifiers of music. It's like you can be at a show and know that like there's all these people around you that have all these different perspectives and different ideologies. Yep. But like you all know at that moment you can agree that whatever's happening right here is the thing. It's the one thing,
it's the one universal language that we have, that everybody has. It doesn't matter if you speak the language or not. I mean, I don't even speak Japanese, but some of my favorite bands are like, I love this one Indian metal band called Bloody Wood. They fuse like traditional folk Indian music and like metal, and they are awesome. The Oral Cigarettes is this like Japanese pop punk. They're kind of going a little heavier now. Band that I really like them as well. You know, there's a couple others too. I can't think off the top of my head. They're on my playlist.
And how are you discovering music these days?
Honestly, I just go through different playlists. I listen to like when I'm in coffee shops or like the, you know, anywhere that's like playing any kind of music. I just listen. TV shows that I watch that play obscure things or radio stations. I love watching anime. So, you know, there's all different types of media like that throughout the world, you know. And so I just you know, look up like top 100 world, or, you know, I'll just type in like specific. If I'm wanting to feel like a specific type of music, then I'll just type in like whatever, you know, country or whatever region of music I'm wanting to listen to, then I'll type in like, this metal or that pop or this top 100, whatever I want to listen to.
So do you use any of those Spotify playlists, like those suggested playlists where?
I don't use the suggested ones. I've been told I need to, but it's just, I was using Spotify like before they had any of that kind of stuff. Like they had like the radio, I think they had like the daily mixes, or like they'll have like based on your likes or based on your radios.
Yeah.
But like before they had all these features, I was using it. So I just never pay attention to it. I like to just let the music find me, I don't know.
That's why
I go searching
I
sometimes.
miss the radio so much because that's
Yeah.
how it used to be. It's like you don't
I
have
do.
a choice.
I do still listen to the radio. Like I'll like when I'm on long drives, if I get listen to my playlist, I'll just like find a random station and just like listen to what they got. You'll hear a lot of like 80s.
Yeah, same stuff I've been hearing since I was born.
Best
so,
decade ever.
yeah, the worst decade of all time.
No,
Music.
it's the best one.
It's the
Well,
best
for
decade.
music.
Yeah, for music.
The best
yeah.
decade for music, I think, was between like 60, 62, and 70, late 70s.
Yeah, for sure. 80s can go to hell musically,
So
right?
can you. So
I mean, Motley Crue.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some casualties in the 80s that
Yeah.
go, right? But like, I'm just saying.
It's all casualties.
What do you think is the best? So 60s to 70s is like your favorite decade for music or
Yeah.
generation. Yeah, I agree. Billy likes the 80s a lot.
Yep.
What do you guys think back there?
I do like the 80s too, though. And the
I don't know.
90s,
90s are good. I think
1800s.
1800s. We talked
The
about
Baroque
that.
period's
The Baroque
great.
period. Yeah,
That's
for
my favorite
sure.
period.
For sure. Yeah.
You're right around 1780.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right around 1780 is a sweet spot.
That's a
I know
good
the
year.
Romantic period had
Oh, yeah.
some very interesting,
Lucy.
like,
Would you say Dvorak, right?
Debussy.
Dvorak.
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 Yeah. I had to learn a couple of his pieces.
People credit.
I love Op. 53,
I don't remember.
Violin Concerto in A minor.
I don't remember.
I think it's an A minor.
the names, but I do like him a lot too. What were you gonna say, Tony?
Well, I was to say that people credit Debussy with like kind of being like this
like you started jazz,
which is it's classical music.
no, I'm not saying that, but that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. It's for sure not jazz.
Yeah,
Classical music.
but it was like the closest thing to like the both periods, and it was at that time when jazz started.
I just don't hear it. I don't hear it at all.
You just go to Spotify, you listen to Debussy.
Yeah.
You can hear it there.
Hey, that's public domain, right?
Yeah,
Debussy's
basically.
public domain.
Yeah, let's
It
fucking
is,
blast some of
actually.
that shit.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
blast some
Try to get our
Debussy.
listeners up.
That's true. Like anytime, that's what we should be reviewing is public domain songs.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Happy Birthday. Like,
That's actually not public domain. Michael Jackson owns that.
Oh,
well, he's dead now, so it's public domain.
His
His
estate
estate
owns
owns
it.
it.
Who's the state?
Well, I guess his
Who's
kids.
estate?
Michael Jackson's estate.
who's the state?
Michael Jackson's a person, lady. I don't know what you're talking
Well, his estate. Let's
Yeah.
see. What
His
should we
estate
listen
owns
to? By
Happy
Cole
Birthday,
Debussy?
apparently. Also owns all the rights to the Beatles music too.
Yep. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
So, you know,
Latido.
Palmer.
I'm going to see Paul McCartney.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, my friend got tickets, and he was like, "Do you want to go?" And I'm like, "Yes."
That's
We're both like
fucking-
the hugest like Beatles fans.
Where are you guys going to see him?
In Orlando,
Oh, nice.
whatever arena's there.
Yeah.
I mean, we got like third nosebleeds, but I don't
Oh,
care.
It doesn't matter. You can see that man
I
in person.
can. I know.
Yeah.
And it's like he was like, it's early, of course. I was like, yeah, duh. He's 80. Like,
Yeah.
I said 8:00. Great.
Yeah.
We'll be done by like 9:30.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's like, all right, gotta go to bed now.
Yeah,
You know?
that's that. I've never seen. I saw Ringo Starr once when I was a kid, and that was pretty dope. But like Paul McCartney, that'd be awesome.
If you think about it, like those two guys are the only two guys that understand what it's like to be a Beatle.
Yeah, for sure.
They're the only ones that probably can like treat each other normal.
Yeah, 100%.
Like just treat each other like a guy.
Yeah, I mean, like that was like a different. People talk about their fame. Like their fame is famous. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's insane. And like the impact they had on the culture, musically and otherwise, is just.
They were so ahead of their time.
Yeah, nobody else has
Sgt.
had
Pepper,
that impact.
man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But Paul McCartney died in 1966. I'm pretty sure, right, in that car accident, and then they got that Canadian dude.
Wait,
No.
no.
Yeah, he died.
John.
No, Paul
John-
McCartney died in '66. They got a replacement for him.
Oh,
And,
shoot me.
Yeah, and
Conspiracy.
yep, that's what the whole Rubber Soul cover was about.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
100% no.
Billy was a big fan of the Beatles too until we had like 3 unpopular opinions on this show where people said that they didn't like the Beatles.
What?
And then he decided he wasn't a Beatles fan anymore.
I've never said that. I
Are
like
you just
the
a
Beatles.
liar, Tony?
Yeah,
No.
You definitely are a liar.
Tony's a
I
liar.
disagree with you thinking they're the best band of all time.
Yeah,
They are.
They're not.
They are.
Yeah.
I want to hold your hand.
Okay, fuck you. That's. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube.
Why? You can say whatever you want.
Fuck.
It's not for children. I have to click the little tab that says not for
Little
children.
tab, not
when
for
I
children.
upload it.
Well, yeah, dude. Like, come on. I mean, have your opinion, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not, have your opinion, but your opinion's wrong.
Yeah, 100%. But
Like-
it's okay.
They, no, like you said, their fame is infamous.
Yeah.
Like, they're as famous. They're as famous as the Beatles were. Dude, no. The Beatles changed
They're the
the
most
course of
famous
music.
band,
They
I'll say that.
revolutionized music. What they did. Like, yeah, I want to hold your hand. That was risque.
Really?
Because they knew it wasn't about. It was in like the 50s, 60s, dude.
Early 60s,
Yeah.
They were barely showing ankle back then.
Yeah, 100%.
Women were just able to vote like 20 years before that.
How about-
Think about that for a
how about-
second.
how-
I Want to Hold Your Hand was a crazy phenomenon, and girls
40
were
years
able.
before that. But-
40 years.
yeah.
I'm not good at maths.
Yeah, it's okay.
This is why I'm a musician. Okay.
Go count to 4.
I think David Bowie's better.
Okay. Well, David Bowie came after the Beatles. So.
He did, but he also.
Who's not to say that the Beatles didn't influence him?
They
Oh,
for
I'm sure.
influenced
Of
him.
course. I mean, like, without a doubt, they're both from like England and everything. Yeah, of course they couldn't, be in the same
Constantly
room.
living in the shadow.
Yeah, but I don't know. David Bowie's just better.
Okay, well,
Better
disagree with that.
songs.
Unpopular opinion.
Yeah, 100%. That's not a good unpopular opinion. But imagine like coming up as an artist at that time, right? It's like
So easy.
I don't think it's easy. I think it's
No,
easy.
it's not easy. The thing is, it's just a different grind.
It's a
That's the
different
only
grind,
thing.
exactly.
It's a completely different grind.
Imagine getting
it's-
paid for your albums. That'd be dope, right?
LOL. They know they
You
didn't
weren't
get
getting
paid for
paid
their
for 'em, you're getting
albums.
a
Their
loan.
publisher and their label got paid for
People
their
would buy
albums.
their albums though.
Yeah,
Nobody
people-
buys albums anymore.
Nobody buys albums, but they all stream it. Like it's
Yeah.
like
That's what
the
I
new-
mean.
But people do still buy albums. Like with Record Day, like true diehard fans still do buy albums. That there is
for
still a
sure.
market, and like saying that there's not a market is just going to kill it. Like if we
just-
keep like promoting it,
I just think it's
agree.
it's so
But
unfair.
I'm a streamer. I don't own any physicals.
When I sent you that thing about Boston, where it's like they sold 3 million records their first album, and I'm like, what are you saying? I was like, they had 3 billion streams in a year.
Well,
It's just weird.
I think that
what do you get for those streams?
Well,
Fuck all.
For every
mean-
million, it's like a $5,000 or something.
Woohoo!
I mean, people are making a living off streaming. I think that one streaming platform pays you that much money, but there's multiple streaming platforms. So, like, that argument, I can't stand that argument.
Why
like,
not?
because just adapt then.
No,
right?
yeah,
it's
without
just
a doubt.
adapting.
Just adapt. Like,
No,
Like
I'm not-
that's just the industry.
but
That's the market now.
exactly.
The argument was it was way easier back then to
No,
make
I
money.
disagree.
No.
I disagree.
Why?
Because like you had to work so hard. Like it wasn't just you couldn't discover somebody on YouTube. You couldn't send a video of you playing and singing to somebody. You couldn't just go in and like press record and record it. Like it cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to record it, and it took hours and months to do it, not just a few days. Like Taylor Swift can release an album in 3 days if she wants to.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean? Like it's not as streamlined as it was. And you had to get them physically pressed and then physically sell them. People had to go and buy them. And then like it was a different time. It was a different industry. It was a different medium and platform.
There's no emails. There's no like.
Yeah.
No,
I
you had to either like work yourself to be known enough that they hear about you, or you have to know somebody who knows somebody that they know about you.
But the scarcity of it, like if you could just do it so quickly. You could write a song about holding somebody's hand and just be a millionaire.
But they were grinding
but
for. Bro, they were
but
grinding
the Beatles
for years
were playing
before
for
that.
9 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Wait, in the 50s?
Yeah.
Bro,
They were playing 9 hours a day, 7 days a week, get cover gigs
Yeah.
to
they
make
were-
money.
They were grinding really hard before that, and also back then it was like you had to be in the right place at the right time
Yep.
type situation. Like you just had to go to LA or New York. That was it. Like you had to do that. Nowadays you don't really have to do that. You
Where
can
are they
just
from?
create.
Liverpool?
But bro,
One
I
of
mean,
them.
but they got developed out of
Two of
London
them.
though, and then they
yeah?
came to
America.
And then they came to America, and that's where their real success started happening.
February 7th, February 4th, 1964. I have a book on it.
Nice.
I have a book on it. So like the Beatles coming to America.
Yeah.
I don't think it says coming to America, but it's like Beatles Mania in America or whatever. Like
Yeah,
the full
it was 64
history.
when they hit for sure.
Yeah.
And but it's a different grind. Back then, I've always, I don't know. What do you think about it? Like, do you think it's like harder today, or do you think it's just different?
I mean, today it's just, and I don't use this word as derogatory because I feel like sometimes it can be used as derogatory, but it's just the market is very saturated now.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much content and everybody is so, quick, like fast attention spans, short attention spans, and everything is just on, like you said, there's so many streaming platforms. There's so many, like all kinds of things that you could like go viral on, get famous on, get brand deals with. And it's like, I mean, it's almost overwhelming. The amount that you could take on, and I myself get very overwhelmed. But yeah, it's just, it's a completely different market. I mean, it's why can't fruits be compared? But it like really like it's apples to oranges. Like, I mean, we could really sit here for hours, like really deconstructing it, but it's like, yes, they're the music industry, but it's so different now.
Yeah, totally.
It's not the same. I think there are some aspects that still are, within like what people are kind of searching for, but like the way that money is made, the way that the gate holders, hold the gates is very much similar, but it's just they've adapted.
Yeah, and they're not as I mean, there's a lot of different ways to get plugged in now. You don't necessarily need like 4 or 5 labels. We still have people that are kind of running the show, but there's a lot of different avenues now.
Yeah, but it does help with like navigating through it because like there's a lot of business stuff, and like there's a lot of times I've almost been scammed, and like a lot of times that I try to do stuff on my own and I couldn't do it, but like my manager calls and I immediately just because it's a managerial voice saying like, hey, I'm like doing the thing that managers do. So you can only fake so much as an artist. So it's just such a different industry now.
Do you think if the Beatles existed now and not back in the 60s that they'd be popular?
The implication there is that they wouldn't be able to, like, they wouldn't be working as hard now as they were back, or they wouldn't be working as hard. Like if you're, they would be popular now for sure.
Well, who knows what would have happened if they would have had technology and the shit that we have now today,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like who knows? I mean, maybe they, I don't know. Like that's, yeah.
They had a work ethic, that's what it boils down to. They had a work ethic, and they.
But did they have that work ethic because they didn't have like screens distracting them, or did they have that work ethic because they really wanted it?
I think there's always been distractions. Every generation has a new technology that's kind of separating.
But has it been as integrated as phones are?
I mean, when papers were first being printed, that was a whole thing, and books and like all that, those were distractions for people at some point. Like now we look at it like in the same way that kind of like we're looking at TV now as this way to kind of like become educated, but at some point it was like the age of television. Like you grew up with that, like you have no attention span.
Yeah, I'm
like
so ready for this to revert back to just being used for like asking questions, what I mean? Like sharing information.
So it's like I think that every generation has a new piece of technology that the previous generation deems a distraction.
Yeah.
And then the new generation figures out a way to make that thing a useful tool to move the culture and society as a whole forward.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that they were dealing with distractions that didn't exist in the previous generation, and they were adapting to that new situation. They worked and they made it happen for themselves.
I'm just trying to say, do you think they would have like landed a record deal and
100%.
all this other stuff?
Yes. If they had the same work ethic and they did the same things,
they were utilizing the modern technology. Yeah,
yeah.
Exactly. Be just the modern grind. But
because like, have you heard the Walrus by the Beatles?
The Walrus.
I'm the Walrus.
I'm the Walrus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but like they were doing some wild sampling things.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say
they were using synthesizers in 1967. 1967. Synthesizers. A MIDI controller because George is like, oh, I found this. I like it. We'll just use it. You know, Abbey Road is just like, maybe it's like 1969, but Abbey Road is like just full of synthesizers when you go to listen to that album.
It's a great. That's my favorite one. Favorite Beatles album of all time.
It's probably the best one.
Yeah.
I think Revolver is my favorite album.
Great album
I
too.
love that one.
And I think
It's got my favorite song on it.
Revolver is, and not because it's my favorite album, but I think Revolver is probably the best album they've ever done.
Well, it was a turning point for them. You know, it was a kind of transition from like their bubblegum pop stuff to like this.
Everything was so different.
Yeah.
Every song was so different on that album, and I love it.
What's your favorite song by them?
I'm Only Sleeping.
That's a great song.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I love that one.
And it's not on the U.S. pressing. It's only on
It's
the
not.
It's only on the English one.
Yeah.
It's when I bought Revolver. I was like, I'm so excited. I got my favorite song. I was like, where the fuck is that song?
Yeah.
But whatever. It's not a banger, but it's a banger to
No,
me.
it's a banger.
I will say that it is hard. I think that the one dynamic that does really change nowadays versus what it was even 30 years ago is that as an artist, you have to have all these different, like you're wearing all these different hats now.
Yeah.
Like you're a booking agent, you're a manager, you're like
about to lose my mind.
yeah, it's a lot of shit. Then you gotta be on top of social media and like all that shit. It's just like, it makes it hard to really sit down and focus on your craft, you know?
Yeah. It's just getting through, and especially with like the economy and like how much gas costs right now. Like I'm biking as much as I can because broke bitch status. But I'm also working a lot. Like I said, I do doggy daycare in the day, like 6 a.m. to 1. And then I go to the studio and I work on what I can work on. And then I will do like social media stuff, filming, booking, whatever I need to do, rehearsing. Like today I had a rehearsal and then I had this. So, and then I work today and I work tomorrow. So I wake up super early and get it all done, try to wear all these different hats, and just then I have to find time to like be a human and eat.
Have a social life.
And have at this point I'm just like, whatever. My friend who's also a musician had a rehearsal in Arlington, so she came to see me. So it's like, that's the extent of my social life, is like hanging out with the people at the studio. And when we can like, oh, I'm that way, I can come see you for a couple hours, you know? So it's, and then, you know, obviously gigs, but that's about it.
Yeah, I feel that. I was like that for a long time. I've been trying to make more of an effort though to have to just be tighter with my family and like trying to have more of a social life, just because like, you know, you can have all the success in the world, but if you have no one to share it with, it's not worth anything.
I spent the last 2 years back home in Mississippi, and I spent a lot of time with my family, and I'm super close to my family still. I try to go back. I try to get shows in Mississippi and go back as much as I can.
Yeah.
I'll be at Rick's Cafe in Starkville, Mississippi, June 4th. So.
That's right before this comes out.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Nice. We got a lot of listeners in Mississippi, so.
Really?
No.
Maybe you will now.
Maybe we will now. Yeah, for sure.
You know,
mostly Germany for some reason. If you look at the map, I'm always like, who are those German people listening to this?
Yeah, we do have some European
But
listeners.
Danke.
Danke?
That means thank you.
Oh.
Jesus.
I thought it was a reggae band.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and a band that I'm playing shows with now too. Forgot. But yeah, family's everything. Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious is full circle again.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I feel like the past like decade of my 20s or whatever have been just nonstop work, and then the older you get, you're like, oh shit, I want to slow down. Not slow down a little bit, but just like you just really start to value things more.
I'm trying to enjoy my youth because I'm already being hit in the face with like just scared of aging and just realizing that it doesn't stop, and like it's terrifying. Like I didn't think this far ahead.
Well,
like at all. I did not think this far ahead at all.
My older sister one time told me when I was like 22, I was like kind of having this thing. I was like, all right, well, you know, like when your entire youth, like you're looking forward to like 18, then 21. It's like all these like, you know, milestones or whatever. And so when I hit 22, I was like, there's no more milestones. Like every age is just another number now. So I don't know, I felt like I was getting older and all this stuff. And then my sister, she's like 7 years older than me. And she was like, I promise you, you're never as old as you think that you are. So like every minute that you spend like worrying about your fleeing youth or whatever it might be, it's a minute wasted on like not pursuing what you're trying to pursue.
Yeah.
When she told me that, it just like now every time I think about it, so I'm 32
Yeah, but
now.
see, that gives me anxiety because then I'm like, oh God, like, you're right.
Well, I mean, spend it literally however you want. Just don't worry about your age, you know. And that's the thing I think that I took away from it, where I was like, it can literally be anything that you're doing. It doesn't have to be like in the pursuit of your career. It can be anything, but like just appreciate what you have while you have it. Don't worry that it's fleeing you.
Yep.
Take it while you have it, you know. And that's kind of I keep that. I'm 32 now. And I always just keep that in the back of my mind. I talk to people that are 60 or 70 years old, and they're like, yeah, it's all just getting started for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's amazing to hear, because I feel like I'm getting like old as fuck. But you know, it's just all about perspective.
Everybody says. I wrote something about that, like in like one of the latest songs I've been writing. They tell me not to worry, but I still do. It's was part of the line. Yeah, they're all, like, everybody's always like, oh, you're young and you're just now getting started. Like, you're just now hitting whatever. But I'm like, yeah, but like, God, I mean, I've been doing it since I was 12.
Yeah.
You know, and like, people don't want to believe me, but I mean, when you're 12 years old in a bar getting paid to do a 3-hour show, like, I mean, that's a job. Like, that's like,
totally.
You know, and I didn't just do it at 1 or 2 bars. Like, I traveled, like I did the thing, you know, I did the thing.
Yeah, totally.
You know,
totally.
Songwriter nights, festivals, like, I worked really hard. And so I guess it's been 11 years now, and it's sometimes you can feel like you should be farther.
Always feel that way, yeah.
Than what you are, especially when you look back on it. And it can get frustrating. And then I remember I was very fortunate enough to have a family who supported me and who supported what I did. And I got to start early. I got to start really early. But that was the normal for me. You know, that was on the weekends I played gigs, you know. Thursday, I might skip school Friday sometimes because I go play gigs. You know, might have to travel one night, whatever. But that was my norm. And then I meet people who like started when they're my age, you know, and it's or maybe like just like a little bit younger. And I don't know. I feel like I should be so much farther than I am, you know.
Everyone feels that way, I think. You know.
We're our own worst critic.
Yeah, 100%.
I think a lot of people don't recognize or feel that the actual grind of it is it. That is the being a musician. And they're like, well, I need to be farther. I need to get to this level. But then, like, what do you do when you're at that level then?
Yeah,
Still
exactly.
grinding, yeah.
Do you start a chain of condos that everybody can have margaritas at?
Yeah, you become a real estate mogul.
I was talking about Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard a thing about Ozzy Osbourne that said even to this day he still gets worried that like nobody's gonna come to his gigs.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
He's Ozzy Osbourne.
I don't think anything really changes. If you get success, and success is so just, you know,
good. I don't want to change.
Vague. I mean, like, what is success to you?
Yeah.
Success to me is a car with air conditioning. That's and hopefully a golden retriever.
Well, shoot for the stars and you land on the
Honestly,
moon.
like as a dog handler, don't
What?
get a golden retriever.
Don't you take my spaghetti away from me.
Listen,
I know what I want.
As a dog handler, certified dog handler, I took a 3-hour course on how to pick up shit, okay? I know. The worst breeds.
Yeah.
The absolute worst breeds. Some golden retrievers can be cool, but some of them are just, they like to retrieve and that's all they're going to fucking do.
Yeah.
Everything. Anything that they can take in their mouth, they're going to get it. They're going to take it. Aussies, Australian Shepherds, if you do not have a huge farm, do not get one.
Yeah, they become
do not
maniacs.
get one.
Yeah.
Do not. Because, and like, especially retrievers, same thing. If you do not have the space or like the time to really like work with that animal and like mentally stimulate it, don't.
I mean, have you looked at this place?
I feel like you're pissing on my strawberries over here. And I'm gonna get one. And I want
to prove you wrong.
I want to live on a farm, so that's perfect then.
As long as they have like the mental stimulation.
And I love
like,
big poops, so.
Luckily, I work on the small dog
and
side.
I can't not put things in my mouth constantly, so.
Then you might be a golden retriever yourself. You got the beautiful blonde hair.
I've got golden retriever energy, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
All vibes, no thoughts.
All vibes.
Yeah.
No thoughts.
The doodle breeds. I have to say, anything mixed with a doodle is great. Poodles are mean sometimes.
Yeah, they are.
But anything mixed with the poodle or like any kind of doodle, they're great. An Aussie doodle, awesome. They're awesome. Bernedoodles, great. Golden doodles, all of them, any kind of doodle.
Why do they call
awesome.
them doodles?
Because they're breeding normal breeds with poodles.
They call them poodles.
No, because they're becoming their own mixed breed, and they're turning all of these breeds hypoallergenic by doing that.
Yeah.
All of these breeds, and they all have curly hair, and they're becoming hypoallergenic by doing that.
Golden poodle.
Hypoallergenic means people aren't allergic to them. So you looked really confused for a second. So I was just trying to.
What's it like being gay?
What's it like up there?
Oh, I mean, it's pretty fucking great. I will say.
It's a lot of fun.
There's a lot of little people
Just looking
below
down
me.
on us.
It's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm sinking into the couch. I wonder if that's strategic.
I have an effect
tell
on
me
people.
a joke. You can tell me a joke.
Your existence.
Try to make me laugh.
I'm not good on the spot like that. You
No
know.
shit.
Yeah, something's gotta happen.
You
organically.
gotta as an old man getting older, because we're getting older. We're born the same year actually.
What year is that?
89. We're 10 years older.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta have 5 jokes ready to go offhand at any time. My new favorite joke, without a doubt, is how do Mexicans cut pizza?
Stop. This is racist.
It's not. It's hilarious.
How?
It's not racist.
How is it? How do they do it?
How do Mexicans cut pizza?
Stop. That's racist.
It's not racist.
How do they do it?
Little Caesars.
Yep, she laughed. Not racist.
There you go. How is that? Okay.
Hey, just because I laughed don't mean, listen.
I find racism very
No,
funny.
I do not. It is not. Racism is not funny. I repeat, it is not funny. But that joke was
But
really
going back
Joke is stupid.
to getting scared of getting older and all that stuff. I don't know. I feel like you're just like
I wanted to tell my joke, but okay.
Oh, you got a joke?
I do.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I got a couple of them.
Fucking
Okay.
guest over here. Jesus Christ.
Why couldn't the T-Rex clap?
Because her arms are really short.
Because it's dead.
That's a good one.
Was that a fake? That sounded like a fake laugh.
That's not me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everybody says, but it's the truth.
Why? Why couldn't the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
Oh, by the way, and this joke is based off a true story. So why couldn't the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
It got hit by the school bus. My school bus hit a chicken one time, and I saw it.
Was that traumatizing for you?
No, not really. I just made this joke out of it.
Gonna say.
I started laughing. So I was like, "Oh, I couldn't cross the road." It was my neighbor's
Literal
chicken.
chicken couldn't cross the road.
Yeah, it was my neighbor's chicken.
You saw a joke happen right in front of you.
I did.
That's fucking awesome.
Did.
Anyways.
Why did Sally fall out of the swing? If you don't, you probably should know this one because I feel like this is like your generation's joke.
Without our generation, why'd she fall out of the swing?
Because
Yeah.
she had no arms.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Not Sally.
She could use her head though, right?
I mean, that'd be like bang bang.
Yeah, exactly.
Knock knock.
Obviously, if she has no arms and she's on a swing, there's not much up there anyways. Just saying. So she can swing for the fences on that door.
Yeah.
She can't swing.
It was her.
We were just over this.
She'll nod real
No arms
aggressively
can
for the fences.
What?
She'll nod real aggressively for the fences. You know what I mean?
No.
Like nodding.
Oh, not her head.
Her head, yeah. Jesus
Oh.
fucking Christ. We gotta explain everything to this fucking guy, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Stop. So aggressive.
Yeah,
Man.
that's part of the humor. You know, it's supposed to be aggressive. I'm from Miami, sorry.
You're the dark-haired, brooding one.
Yeah.
And he's the golden
Lot of
retriever.
brooding.
Happy.
I'm Latin. It's in our beliefs. We're fucking aggressive and loud people. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm Irish. We're definitely not aggressive and loud at all.
All right, so you guys ready for some unpopular opinions?
Yeah.
Sure, I wrote down a couple.
Sweet.
You got a couple? Nice.
But I think my unpopular opinions
Hold on.
will turn into popular ones.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll find out.
Bill, you want
They're
to
good.
You want to go first, Bill?
Yeah, this is gonna make. Hopefully, no sound guy sees this, but that's probably the only person who's gonna see this. But anybody who works, in the back, sound guy, looking at you. Nobody cares how many hours you worked. Ever. I don't care. I don't. When people are like, you come to a show and we've been driving 5 hours to get here, and they're just like, man, sorry, like I've been working like 20 hours last night and then like 13 hours the night before that. I'm like, where are my drink tickets? That's all I care about.
That's all well
But
and
isn't
good.
I thought the drink
You
tickets
just
were for like the
set up your own
bartenders.
Yeah, it's
stage
usually
and
not
your
from the
own
sound
lights,
guy.
and we'll hang out.
Oh, so do your job?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll do our job and bitch about it. You do your job and bitch about it. We bitch
I
about
showed
jobs.
up.
Yeah.
I'm not bitching.
No,
So
I-
we 10 hours before you did.
No,
I'm not
I
bitching.
thought I always bitch with the sound guy.
Yeah, we usually do
I
No,
always
too.
you
bitch
have
with
to.
them.
Here's the thing: is that what you're alluding to is like our cranky sound guys that like come up to you and like have an excuse for why their job isn't being done properly. It's like, all right, bro, like yeah, we've just been sitting here the last 2 weeks twiddling our thumbs waiting for this gig.
Yeah.
Like we don't got nothing else going on in our fucking lives.
I've never experienced a sound guy like that. Like I've been very fortunate to work with some awesome ass sound guys.
I mean, yeah, there's amazing sound guys
I
out
have.
there, but
I have.
I've worked
to.
with a couple hard asses, but with a smile this charming. Thanks, parents.
yeah, we don't
for
have
braces.
that. We don't have
It's
that
tongue.
privilege.
It's tongue in cheek. I'm fun, and it really wasn't about you at all. It was about our fucking last sound guy that we had at the last festival that we played.
Fucking
at.
homeboy comes up to me. He's like.
He was so rude.
He's like, who sent me the stage plot at 9 a.m. this morning? I was like, who didn't get a fucking contact to me till midnight last night? How about that, motherfucker? Don't come at me like I'm some fucking
and then
amateur
we're
over
just
here.
going off about like, yeah, I worked like 18 hours last night and like 12 hours the night before. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, 100%.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I hope your paycheck
Yeah,
suffice.
yeah, exactly.
it's
I
good.
hope you can pay your rent this month, bud.
Yeah, congratulations. Like
So
that's
maybe
a
it's-
long
maybe it's
night,
good.
man.
Yeah.
It's a long night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
People work that in a week.
It's wild to me. I agree. That's a good unpopular opinion.
I wonder what he's on. Is he gonna share? To keep working, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy cool.
crazy cool. Yeah, right.
Kill him with kindness, man.
Yeah, what do you got back there? Is helping you get through this, bro?
Yeah.
Can I get some?
Some the bang energy? Or,
Yeah, some
or
bang
what's-
energy. Yeah, some
what's going on
C4s. What are you
back
working
there?
with?
I've
Yeah, what you
never
working with?
had an unpopular opinion where like I could feel someone offended in the room. It's like they're just glaring at me in the
Welcome
back.
to the club.
They're like, "Fuck you,
Oh,
you
dude.
prima donna little bitch."
Gene and I mutually agreed we don't have time to get into this.
Yeah, what do you think?
As someone that's about to work probably like 16 hours like in a row for the next like 2 weeks, like essentially like
No one's holding a gun to your head, bro.
But every time I talk to a sound guy, they always brag about how many hours they worked the night before, and like the whole week. I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
where are my drink tickets,
Yeah.
dude?
I thought like the manager / bartender was supposed to bring you your drink ticket.
I don't know. I just
Bring you
showed
the
up to the
drinks.
gig. Fucking plug me in. I showed up on time.
I
Yeah.
also thought the manager was supposed to get you the production contact 2
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Well,
So
Yeah,
you're-
totally.
If I ever catch you sending me an input list at 9 in the morning, you're getting muted in the main.
Talk to your fucking manager, bro. Talk to your promoter. That's why they got,
I love the
yeah,
absolute war there is between performing musicians and sound guys.
It's there's
I don't
more.
have
because of people
one.
like
I
you, Bill,
don't have
why we
one.
bitch
You don't have
about like, man, I worked fucking like so long. All these bands were fucking assholes. One of them kept
Yeah,
being like, "Yo,
they
where's my
are.
fucking drink tickets?" Like,
Yeah, that's what they do. I fucking love it.
No, I don't have any. No, all my sound guys love me. I always give them a shout out by name on stage because they deserve it.
100%.
They deserve it.
100%.
I wouldn't
You're
sound.
the best.
We
You're
wouldn't
the
sound
best.
like this video wouldn't sound good if it wasn't for those two guys. They
100%.
wouldn't look good if it wasn't for those two guys. We'd just be
100%.
three idiots talking to know nothing.
I'm with you
No
100%, but I also don't
Oh,
want
so
to
they
hear.
did their job?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm with you 100%.
You can send my check in the mail anytime you want.
Yeah.
There we go. I love it.
So
Get a little heated in here. Damn, sorry.
I agree with you actually that I think that like nothing gets done without them. They're all like
I don't know what I'm doing up there. I just know I speak into this. I sing into this. It goes boom.
And shout out
Thank you.
to fucking the Stallion Eric Kaufman at 1904 and Underbelly. He's the fucking like the man. But at the same time, Eric doesn't give me an excuse for why he can't do his job properly ever. So because Eric
No
always does his
comment.
job
I don't know.
and kills it regardless of what.
I just
so, you know.
just thought it would be a really unpopular thing to say. That's why I
Obviously,
said it.
you've
I love
ruffled
you
some
boys.
feathers.
Come on. I wouldn't say it if I didn't love y'all.
All right. So that was a good one. My turn now.
Yeah.
I hate the term adulting, and it needs to stop being used.
I used it like yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Gen
Adult.
Z
Oh, you
does
mean
that a
like
lot.
I adulted today?
No, yeah, or hashtag adulting or whatever it is. Like, guys, I'm adulting today. I'm going to a job interview. It's like, oh, so you're experiencing life as a human being that's getting older. Why do we have to call it adulting? This
Because
marriage
it is
to like
adulting.
this marriage to like to youth is like, I don't know. It's like it's like it's hard like adult. It's just, I don't know. I can't stand the term.
Because there's a not a fantasy, but there's like, when you're a kid, you just want to be an adult because you want to have the freedom to do everything. But then you become an adult and you realize that like you really had all the freedom when you were a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like adulting is just like that grunt work, bull crap, maintenance bullshit that you have to do to live. That's stupid. Like, why are we the only animals that fucking pay to live here? Other animals who don't even own the land. They just
Yeah.
say that they do.
Yeah.
Because some piece of paper. Like, it's absolutely insane. I mean, otherwise we'd probably be like murdering and fighting over it, but
Yeah, because you need to have some kind of
order, some kind of system.
exactly.
Yeah, that's
But
Hobbes'
like at the same
philosophy.
time, like, why does it cost so much? Like, I have like 3 jobs right now, and I still can't really afford to live.
I'm
like-
not. Let's be clear. I'm not advocating for the current situation that
Yeah.
we're all experiencing. I'm just saying that the term adulting is got to go. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Or it should be also for any negative connotation that you do that adults is like, I let my kid down the other day. Hashtag adulting.
No. I think the use of the word has just gotten over. But like, I use adulting, like, for instance, like when I'm having to like, do my job and like, take care of the things that I need to take care of, like pay my bills and make sure, I can't eat out because I can't go out because I got to save money because I'm traveling next week or whatever. Like the adulting things, like the responsible things that you need to be, like, got to be responsible,
Right.
got to do my adulting.
is it the fact that boomers and Gen Xers have like overused the term responsibility and just got to be like a productive member of society, which is why we can't say those words anymore. We have to like
Yeah, because
use the word
it's kind
adulting.
of, I mean, I guess it feels kind of degrading just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, be responsible, but it's like, who's to say how you should live your life? If you are happy, do whatever makes you happy. And if you're not hurting anybody, who should stop you? If you're not hurting anybody and you're not damaging anybody else, who's to stop you from doing whatever you want to do to be happy?
Is that what adulting represents?
No, I think that's what a good life represents to me. But adulting, like I said, just represents like all that grunt, stupid work, like the maintenance work that you have to do to be able to survive in this society.
Yeah.
Like, go to this job that I have as a dog handler, to be able to like make money to eat, because I don't make enough yet with streams. So,
I feel you.
So I make that money to pay bills and get gas and, do all the maintenancing things that I need to do. And then gig money gets saved, and a lot of my money gets saved. But I, it's all the, like I said, all the grunt work, all the adult work you have to do, all the things you need to do to maintenance yourself as a human.
I can't stop thinking about all the negative hashtag adulting, which like fucking miss child support, so now I can't hang out with Billy on the weekends. Hashtag adulting.
Miss my
those
court
have to
date.
be
Hashtag
jokes.
adulting.
Those have to be jokes.
I fucking failed my drug test.
Oh,
now I don't have a job at the bar.
He's making them up right now. Yeah, he's making them up right now. He's just
Sorry.
being a dick.
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. That's just my unpopular
I
opinion.
don't know how to really get on social media like that. I only do just to have for posts.
Make no mistake, Billy is a consumer.
Yeah.
Like-
big time.
I love my YouTubes.
Yeah.
I love YouTube, and I love like some Instagram reels, and but I love YouTube. YouTube is streaming services. Like,
Yeah.
like adult cartoons, like the like Family Guy and all that.
So when we watch Family Guy, hashtag adulting.
Hashtag
Just watch the
adulting.
Family Guy, hashtag adulting.
No, see, you're just taking my thing and ruining it.
Yeah, I tend to do that too.
Do you have friends that
No.
that
No, I don't have any friends.
well, do you have adversaries
No.
that send you memes that are like
No.
a month and a half old, and you're just like, fucking, come on, that's
I
you.
mean,
Because I'm not a consumer. I don't live on social media
You're like, bro,
you
watch
do.
this. You did that 3 times in a row.
I post
No,
shit
I'm-
and I'm off.
I'm that friend that sends memes to like all my friends and then like nobody ever responds to them.
No.
I'm that friend where it's like they haven't, because all my friends like live in other states.
Yeah. They don't
but-
have time for you anymore.
Yeah, no.
That got
But
dark.
no, they'll send me like, and I'm just kidding. They'll I have a couple of them that I talk to like consistently every day. But like we'll send each other stuff. But I typically will always like send them like just like the most random things ever, like just memes that make me think of them or something that they said before. And I feel like a lot of times they're just like why is she sending me this? But in my head, it's like, oh, well, they said this that one time like 3 years ago. So like, and just out of the blue, you know, something random.
That's fine. I love sending memes.
I have to stop myself from doing that because then because it's done it too many times and to like old friends that I haven't talked to in years, and they're like, why the fuck are you sending me this at 4 o'clock in the morning? I don't understand. And then I'm just like, so I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'll wake up in the morning for like 8 a.m. and just have messages from Billy, like to just TikTok links. It's like, check this out. It's just like,
I don't
bro.
even check. Like, I think I got to a point where like I don't really check my social media like messages like that. Because like I don't know, like I use social media for work.
Yeah.
So like yes, I go on there and I play a little bit, but I use it for work.
Yeah, that's all I use it for. That's why I send you shit that's like 3 months old because I just discovered it because I don't
Yeah.
chill on
I'm
social
on it.
media.
I'm on it every day because I have to be. I have to
Yeah,
interact.
for work.
Yeah, for work.
Yeah.
But
It's different.
I try to stay relevant within like the meme culture and like you know whatever's trending on Reels, so that way I can hop on that train.
What all the kids are into these days.
Yeah. What all the kids are doing.
So I'm the nerd.
Well,
Y'all are so cool.
You're a consumer. That's the difference.
Yeah, I
you know?
consume things.
Yeah, you're not a producer. So, anyways, what's your what's your unpopular opinion?
So I wasn't sure like what to really do, but I had this opinion the other day at the dog daycare. They play like 80s, 90s, and now. And they play that one, If It Makes You Happy by Sheryl Crow.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I hear that song, I just immediately, when it first starts coming on, I immediately think that it's Tom Petty. So I think like Sheryl Crow like is the female Tom Petty. Like she's, you know what I mean? But if that's not unpopular enough, metal is jazz. Jazz is metal. They are at their core the same.
You think so?
Oh, 100%.
What
Not
makes
a
you-
lot of improv in
I was
metal.
about to say.
Ooh, but within like the complicated time signatures, and I mean there kind of is like, do you think about how like they record and think about like the like gent, you know what I mean, how they're just up and down the whole time. Do you think they play it the exact same way every time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Metal?
Because I think
tracks
I think it's closer to classical music than it is jazz.
Well, jazz is very classical.
Well, jazz is improvised, and the harmony is very different, and even the way that they describe the theory, like the language they use, is different too. So, although I will say that a lot of those early jazz guys, like, were going to school and studying classical music, I would say that jazz is like
But listen to
on the
like
opposite end of the spectrum.
but the complicated, but at its core, like the complicated time signatures, the random key changes.
That's all classical stuff too, though.
Yes. Yeah. So I guess whatever.
It's
metal
unpopular.
Is it is unpopular.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about Sheryl Crow. Do you think that she knew about Lance Armstrong, that he was a total dick and lied about everything, or no?
What do you mean? What?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Weren't they together? Did I mix them up?
I don't know. Yeah, Sheryl Crow. They were together, but like,
Yeah.
what about him?
Because he lied about all of his steroids and everything like that. Did she know that he took
I
steroids?
mean-
the whole
Probably,
time?
yeah.
Or not?
No, she
You
probably
have a smiley
did.
face on the bottom of your boot. Did you know that?
No.
Look at your heel.
I never knew that.
It looks like the gingerbread man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
There you go. Yeah.
Muffin Man.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that.
Now everybody's gonna be thinking that song.
Did
What
Sheryl-
song? Lance Armstrong in relationship with Sheryl Crow. Sheryl Crow and saw Lance Armstrong doping later
Receive
informed.
Secret Blood Transfusion. That's a great band name.
Secret Blood
Ooh,
Transfusion.
I have another one. Death Montage would be a great band name.
I like Death Montage. It definitely sounds like a punk band.
Yeah. They used that term in the last little short film that I worked on.
Death Montage?
Death Montage.
What was in relation? Can you say, or you're not allowed to say?
I think I can say because it's gone on to the festival now. We won Audience Choice. So
Nice.
it's called Threshold. And in this part in the movie, it was just going through the montage of just like the climax of the movie. And there was a death involved in the climax. So it just was, over and over and over dying. So they, like Death Montage, take whatever. So I was like, Death Montage. I was like, that'd be a great band name,
That's a dope band name.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Death Montage.
All right, Madison, thank you so much for being here today. This is a lot
Thank
of
you for
fun.
having me.
Yeah,
this is
absolutely.
awesome.
I will come back if you ever want me.
Oh, 100%.
Sure.
Yeah, 100%. This
Right
is a
down
great
the road,
episode.
Oh,
apparently.
yeah, I'm right there. I could actually ride my bike next time.
All right.
And we won't have so many camera difficulties as well.
Oh, that's
Yeah, we
good.
will if we have the same cameras.
Although I will say, it made for some. It did make for some great conversation that we're definitely
I agree.
leaving in the episode.
Oh,
for sure.
God, please no.
Oh, it's all happening.
Oh, God, I'm canceled before I even get started.
You're about to experience the bottom of the bill bump.
We'll just put like public domain montages of puppies hanging out like around it, and then just us talking over
Oh,
it.
that's fine, yeah. Or no, you could put Nick Cage.
No one has touched that Nick Cage pillow as much as you have.
Yeah, and people touch it, so I'm just saying that's pretty impressive.
I'm sorry, I can't stop. Like my hand is raw right now.
Going to town on Nick over here.
Like I'm sorry, Nicholas.
I'm sure he's having a good time.
I'm sure he is too.
So
yeah, nobody's ever touched him like I have before, for as long as I have.
Do you want to plug anything before we go?
Sure. I would like to plug. When is this releasing?
Next Friday.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
June 3rd.
June 3rd.
June 3rd. Word. All right. So I would like to plug EWM, Endangered Wise Men, and my friends. You know who you are. And I have a song coming out June 10th called Do You Wanna? I have 2 singles out right now if you guys want to hear them. And my name is Madison Grace. And you can find me at Madison Grace Music.
Awesome. Thank you again for being here. This is awesome.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
We'll see you guys next time.
Adios, muchachos.